I guess when you start looking at the family tree, you realize the global ATM has a few branches that reach into very specific sectors while the rest of us are just trying to keep our heads above water. Hey Canada, it's Earl. Well, Canada, you wanted the dirt on the Champagne family and why it feels like your future is being signed away in DC boardrooms. When you look at Francois Philippe Champagne, the man currently co-signing billion-dollar guarantees for Ukraine as of April 20th, 2026, it helps to know who's in the inner circle. Let's talk about his brother, Guillaume Champagne, and what he's part of. While Francois Philippe is busy in Washington playing global banker, his brother Guillaume operates in a world that is all about high-level logistics and private interests. Guillaume Champagne is the owner of C-Jet Aviation. Jet isn't for regular folks flying economy. They provide parking, maintenance, detailing, and FBO services, fixed-base operator, for private aircraft. Think about the world Francois Philippe moves in. International summits, DC meetings with the World Bank, and investment summits for the global elite. Guillaume's business is the one that services the private jets of the very people his brother is meeting with to discuss sovereign clouds and global credit lines. It doesn't stop at aviation. You have to look at the father, Guy Champagne, who founded a multi-million-dollar company called BNS Technologies. They specialize in wastewater treatment systems and innovate infrastructure. This is exactly the kind of green infrastructure and major project work that Mark Carney is currently pushing through the Building Canada Act. While the government is retasking 2,000 staffers to build new energy corridors and AI gigafactories, the Champagne family is already deeply rooted in the industries that stand to benefit from these massive state-funded projects. You asked how this ties back to Canada being an afterthought while they focus on Ukraine. Everyone knows the reconstruction of Ukraine is going to be the biggest government-funded project in history, valued at over $500 billion. Francois Philippe isn't just a donor, he is the co-chair of the group of creditors of Ukraine. He is the one helping decide which global institutions get to rebuild that country. When the Minister of Finance is co-signing $1.4 billion in guarantees through the World Bank, he's setting the stage for global firms to go in and rebuild. And who provides the private aviation for those CEOs? Who provides the wastewater infrastructure for those new cities? This is why Canada feels like an afterthought. While you're worried about your groceries and your job, the people in charge are worried about their standing in the global core. Guillaume Champagne services the jets of the elite, while Francois Philippe services the debt of the global bankers. They aren't worried about the US relationship being a weakness for you, they're worried about it being a hurdle for them. They are spending your tax dollars to buy a seat at a table where your name isn't even on the guest list. They're co-signing for the world while you're left holding the empty pen. Thanks for watching. Stay awake.